120 miles an hour. The smoke streaming away from their ankles as they then pull their parachutes. Now what they're doing now is checking to make sure that the mechanism and everything has worked successfully. Now this is the coach talking to them.
The staff up now on top of each other.
So they check now to make sure everything's okay, they're satisfied. They haven't had to cut away, and they're now getting into that famous Royal Air Force Falcon stack. Remember the winds up there, ladies and gentlemen, they're flowing at about 40 knots. Very, very hardy winds.
Okay, the right is to help you out. Okay, turning right, 90 degrees, turning right. Now, nice and steady, around we go. Very nice. Going out straight now. And turning right, 90 degrees, turning right. Now.
Now, the coach is the only one that can talk to the team. They have receivers, much like the receiver that I have.
That's in it now.
So it's a one-way conversation. He just tells them to turn left and turn right.
Turning right, 90 degrees, turning right now. Nice and steady, guys, nice and steady.
Perfect stack that is.
Alternate stack. Now, 1, 2,
and they're going round for a split stack spiral. Now this is precision at its best.
7, 8, all the way round. 9, 10.
The man talking has the white smoke.
12, and all the way back round again. Now, well done guys, well done.
Come give them another cheer for that. That is absolutely fantastic, isn't it?
Come on, now.
And remember they do this with no engines.
John, good afternoon, Sunderland, looking good.
Say hello to him, he's just said hello to you. So Flight Sergeant Nick Banks, the team coach, bringing the team in. He spent the last 3 years with Special Forces. He has nearly 4,000 parachute descents. One of the most experienced skydivers we have in the Royal Air Force. So they can hear you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give them a wonderful welcome here at the 19th Sunderland Airshow. And I'll introduce you to them as they land. Flight Sergeant Nick Banks brings the team in, and he's from Bury in Lancashire. Dorset in his second year with the team. Sergeant John Keast from Plymouth in Devon in his second year. Sergeant Mike Maguire from Nottingham in his second year. Sergeant Terry Marshman from South Wales in his first year. Sergeant Richie Cross from Boston in Lincolnshire. Sergeant Steve Spencer from Scotland, ladies and gentlemen. The last man down is a local man from Scotland. Salute the team and everybody here today. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Royal Air Force Falcons of the year 2007. And thank you very much indeed.
As guidance for the first wave of assaulting troops. The beach for today has been designated Orange Beach, and therefore will be marked out using the large orange marker panel. In this early stage, the beach master controls all of the movement onto and off of that beach. I mentioned some of these supply ships that the landing craft are now starting to make their final approaches. The coxswains are making those fine adjustments to ensure the troops they're going to land ashore are done so in a safe and efficient manner. Terminal guidance is still being provided by the Royal Marines. Two craft on the left-hand side, ladies and gentlemen, have opened fire with their GPMGs and are suppressing that enemy. The Royal Marines Beach Master has deployed smoke to allow the right-hand craft to make their final approaches. You'll see the bow ramps start to go down to allow the assaulting troops to have some form of visual reference as to what they're faced with. The two left-hand craft maintain their fire on the enemy position, ladies and gentlemen. The craft are forced to slow down as they approach the beach, and in doing so they're becoming more vulnerable to attack. The troops are now starting to disembark from the landing craft, making their way quickly through the vulnerable surf zone to the cover of that smoke on the beach. The protecting craft continually quick to respond and continue to lay down that hail of deadly accurate fire from their GPMGs in response. The assaulting troops now just...
Hij is inverted, dan nog wat. A top gun. Was it? If you were engaged, how would you see it? Because I was inverted. Oh shit.
The arrival of the Hurricane was down to private enterprise, in that Tom Sopwith, who at the time was the head of water aircraft, decided to build Hurricanes before any official RAF order. That meant that there were 150 more Hurricanes available to the RAF at the start of the war than there would have otherwise been. The Hurricane entered service with the RAF in late 1937. It was actually easier to build than the Spitfire. At the start of the Battle of Britain, there were 347 Hurricanes